Hotapu everyone, welcome to the Golden Beetle. My name is King Ra Sumaba Ifagbeli, and I'm the king and founder of the Golden Beetle gay shamanism system of ancient Kemet. And today I wish to share with you our golden piece of our crown, our cosmology. A cosmology tells you why you're here, who are you, why you exist, what is the meaning of life, why must you go through all the things of life, what's the point? And we'll discuss the details for the first time revealed publicly of our cosmology, our map of the universe and our map of the meaning of our lives. Many gay people do not know why they exist, why we are different. Few people know the meaning of being a human being. And this is the most important question to ask. Who am I? Because the answer determines the choices you make and the ways you think and the way you walk upon earth in this life. So we can consider cosmology as a spiritual super psychology, a methodology of training our people to become better people, happier people, more successful people, more loving people. But to do this requires training. If you have to train to drive a car, if you have to train to become a doctor or a teacher, should not one train to become enlightened? What's more important than finding out who you are and making your highest possibilities a reality? So, I will break this video up in several parts. This is the first part introducing this topic. I will then do the second part, which will be a small offering libation to the god of the roads we call Auaun, the Baboon god. We must always, before you start anything of importance in life, open the way. So you ask the trickster, Auaun, to not trick your mind, or make you confused in life. Before you start anything important, give him offerings. He likes candy. He likes pennies. And he likes, most of all, truth. This glyph here is the symbol of truth, called Ma'a. It is the feather of honesty, integrity, and living by a code of honor. And the cosmology teaches you how to be honorable in this world, how to be successful and joyous and happy by being honorable, by living your life with a conscience as light as a feather. So welcome, enjoy, and we shall see you in part 2. Auaun Hotapu. Auaun Anejerok, Diang Ujasanu, Apuat, Ema Kai, Ema Keru, Inam He He. Long, 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 long. Di empauta ang uja salua. Banggang jangalang bang wara wara, banggang jang bangalang wara wara, banggang jang bara bara wara wara. Ang uja salua inawa. Hotepun, welcome back. I pray you enjoyed that session on seeing the feeding and energizing of our African deities, Auaun, the Baboon god. And just a note, feel free to replay that part of the video over and over and over, especially when you feel confused, you're not sure which way to turn, there is a problem in your life or a puzzle in your life that you can't quite figure out. Replay that scene, that part of the tape, over and over and over, and for about 15 to 20 minutes, after that point you'll see clarity begin to dawn within your consciousness. It'll be a soft yet bright idea, a revelation, an epiphany. There are many hekau, or words of power, in that section of the video. They will help you. You need power to help you become powerful. So, I want to begin by the overview of our cosmology, which is the map that we Golden Beetle gay shamans use from Kemet. to make sense of our world. A cosmology is a structure of order. It shows you how to bring the divine in an orderly fashion into your life. So once you are initiated, you take on a path called an orderly way of living. Pre-initiation, you have a more chaotic, riotous way of living. So, let's review the main cosmologies or systems of order in the Golden Beetle Gay Shamanic system of Kemet. Okay, so the first thing to understand is the layers of reality. So I will show this in this manner. I will draw a kind of layered cake box of sorts. The supreme being we call Neter is at the top, the supreme force. Then we have here the Neteru, the God or the angels. Then we have here the ancestors. They are over us. Then we enter the human dimensions, of which there are two types. One called the Hapi-U. These are the enlightened all spirits, the enlightened humans of earth, the enlightened gay masters. Then we have here a species of human called the Serk, or the Serk. These are the demonic human people, the lowlives, the criminals, the liars, the thieves, those who do not complete initiation. Then we have here nature spirits, like the fairy folk, nature fairy folk. And then finally, here, we have the earth and its creatures. So, this is the order of life. There is order to life. The one that rules them all is Neter, the supreme being, the supreme androgynous being. Within Neter are the Neteru. The Neteru rule the ancestors. The ancestors rule the enlightened shamans. The enlightened shamans must rule the wicked people of the earth. And then the nature fairy folk and the earth and its creatures support all of this. So, I could also draw it from a different angle. A different perspective. This circle is Neter. So this is Neter. Inside of Neter are the Neteru. So here we have the Neteru. Within that, we find the realm of the ancestors. Within that, the Hapi-U, the enlightened gay masters of completion. Within that, we have the wicked humans, the Serk, or the Serku. Then within that, we have the fairy folk. And then we have at the core, we have the earth and creatures. Okay? So this is a very good way of looking at the hierarchy of being. So let's make this Neter, this one out here. The point of this model, you can't jump steps. You can't just talk to what you call Neter, what some call God, but we don't use the word God because God is not a word I like to use. I like the word Neter, the African word, or Unchora. You can't just say, oh, God told me something. You have to go through a sequence of, shall we say, guards. Here you are, you're either a serku or a hapiu. So this is the human sphere. To get anywhere near Supreme Being, you have to first go through the ancestors. Then through the Neteru, the gods, the angels, who protect the throne of Neter. So we never allow anyone in the Golden Beetle to say, oh, God told me, or oh, Supreme Being told me. Unless you have proven initiatic skill in talking to the ancestors and confirming it with a reading, talking to the Neteru and confirming it with a reading, and then Neter may speak to you. Oftentimes, Neter will speak to you through the top here, will speak through signs here, called omens. Supreme Being will often give you hints. An omen means a hint or a clue. And the clue would be synchronicities, serendipity, coincidence, and omen. Now I use those 4 words, synchronicities, serendipity, etc. They have specific meanings to Golden Beetle scientists of spirit. But oftentimes, Neter will speak through remote language to you. So few people on earth know how to read the signs of their life, what's called the synchronicities of their life. So to confirm what the synchronicities are trying to tell you, you have to go to a Hapiyu priest who can divine exactly the meaning of that message that came either from the ancestors. Neteru will also use omens. Ancestors will also use omens. But only a high oracle that the Hapiyu or masters of can confirm what it means. So, in order for you to have power in life, you've got to start from the bottom up. Initiation goes from the bottom up. Incarnation starts from the top down. You came from heaven this way. This is the glyph for heaven, the vault of heaven. So you came from heaven down to here, earth. This is the glyph for earth. Okay? You came from top down. Initiation is the reverse. Initiation, you start from your lowly, humble state of consciousness, and you have to rise back up to Neter, to heaven. It's this direction. So birth is from infinity, Supreme Being, down to an earthly body. Initiation is being locked in an earthly body and trying to find that beyond that is a place of infinity. So it forms a kind of figure 8, like so. You start here, you come down here, which is birth, then you're born, and you go through initiation, back up to where you started. You came from home to an earthly home, only to try to find your heavenly home again. So life is a figure 8. And if you look at the crown of Osar, the god of ancestors, it has a slight figure 8. It should be more rounded. A slight figure 8 feel to it. They look self-similar. The god of DNA says, your DNA came from heaven, took on a body, and will go back to heaven with new information. That's why he has this kind of figure 8 crown. So, that is the layers of life. You have to learn all of these. You have to learn to deal with your earthly life and the creatures of the earth and the storms and tsunamis of the earth. You must learn to deal with the fairy folk.